I'm ready, man.
Out.
It's the 30. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Throwing at the outset, here's Mahomes. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. 11 yards there on the first play from scrimmage.
Nice little nifty play for him there. Yeah, that's the ability to read a defense and utilize players that don't often get picked up in coverage easily. And I'm talking about being able to use the backside of the backfield. Because I know that when I used to cover, hey, we got everybody covered. Oh, he just snuck out there, and they just got a nice first down there.
What do we love to say? Get those backs into space, right? And they were able to do that there. Nice pickup on first down. Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Nine yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be 3rd and less than a yard. So from 2nd and long, now we go to 3rd and very manageable.
Yeah, they love that phrase, don't they? Because as an offensive coordinator, you can keep people a little bit off balance and guessing. Because you don't have to throw it. You can come back with a strong run game if you want to. And if you're in 4-down territory, that really opens things up for you.
They get 6 on the pickup there as the drive continues. On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes. Open man here. It's the tight end, Kelsey. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. A big pickup of 38. And perhaps now close to the first points of this divisional round game as it's 1st and goal. They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd and goal.
Let's see what we do here.
Defensively, though, they had a chance there to hit him for a loss. Couldn't get it done.
Looked like someone was able to knife into the backfield, but he wasn't able to get him down. But his compatriots, they were able to grab him at the line of scrimmage and not let him get any further downfield.
And they'll run again. And not a whole lot there as they'll get him down at about the 2. The 2nd down play, not much better than the first. Just a gain of 1 there. Driven it down the field nicely here on the opening drive, but now it's put up or shut up.
No doubt about it, because to make that type of a drive and ultimately kick a field goal would feel very disappointing. But I'm just wondering, is the head coach thinking, is this 4-down territory? Might he go for it?
They'll try and run it in with Burton. And he is in. Touchdown, Kansas City. Mike Burton taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Chiefs are on the board first here in this division round matchup. Extra point by Butker is on target. And it's now a 7-0 game. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Pulls it in at the 13. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
It was happening to me a while ago, too. I don't know if it's the server we're in or what.
Ryan and the Colts getting set here, 1st and 10 at their own 26.
I'm even having a hard time switching on and off players.
They'll run with Taylor to begin the drive. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. The drive starting with a 1st down, 11 yards on that pickup. The running game fully in sync, 1-11 on that play.
And sometimes it comes from the offensive coordinator, understanding what he thinks the defense is going to do and dialing up the perfect play. Sometimes the quarterback, though, can look at the defense, realize he needs to change it to a run, and that gets it done in a big way as well.
A.J. Boye up to make the tackle. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. To the right side, this is Taylor. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. After a gain of 5, they'll wind up being about a length of the football short here on 3rd down. And they'll let their fullback try and push the pile. And that one going nowhere from the start as he's met in the backfield and goes backwards. Tough sledding. They lose a yard there on 3rd.
I get the thought process. 3rd and short, give it to the fullback, let him bulldoze his way. But that means you're counting on...
No, it's not Chris Jones. It's Dexter
Just a mass of
Lawrence.
bodies there at the line. Look like more defenders than offensive guys. Winds up losing yardage.
Yeah, I've always told people that I feel like, and this is just my opinion, that they messed up Madden putting in all these crazy-ass abilities.
They've got a 7-0 lead in the football as well as they start out 1st and 10.
I can't even hike the ball.
And with the play clock reading 4, we're going to get a timeout.
Timeout ain't going to hurt me in the first half.
Aside here in this first quarter.
That was weird, though.
They'll start on the ground here on 1st down. And he goes nowhere. He'll lose yardage back at the 17. DeForest Buckner using that size to force his way in there and make the stop behind the line. Excellent effort defensively by him. 2 tackles for a loss last week, now 1 here in the first quarter.
He's an absolute disruptor, isn't he? And I think most offenses would love to go against guys who just want to hold the point of attack and try and keep things clean for their linebackers. But when they make those moves and they can get upfield, past the offensive line into the backfield, that's hard to handle.
He'll find Juju Smith-Schuster. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. That goes for a gain of 31.
Oftentimes now, offenses aren't nearly as precise as days gone by. They just tell receivers, find an open patch of grass, and
Bills wasn't talking about you. I think he thought I was playing the Jags.
First with the pass through the air, nice
freaking
there, and then additional pickup with his legs after the catch.
He just salty. The Jags beat him pretty bad. It was like by like 20 points or something.
On 1st down, they'll go to the ground
good
attack.
tackle.
And he's fortunate to get anything from that. Give him a yard up to the 49.
Well, he hasn't made much of an impact in the running game thus far, and after that last run, not much is going to change in that area.
He hasn't been able to get anything going, and really the offensive line not helping him much. On 2nd and 9, Mahomes. He'll let this go for the end zone.
He underthrew it. Oh, he underthrew it.
And, oh, it's incomplete. Oh, that would have been 6 points, but somehow he couldn't rein it in.
How about this offense already feeling good about themselves with a touchdown already in their first drive? They've certainly come out firing, even though that one was incomplete.
With the 7-0 lead, more apt to take a shot like that downfield?
Hey, you're one to the good. Go ahead and try and press your advantage.
Throwing is Mahomes on 3rd. He finds his man, Sky Moore. And he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30. His first reception of the divisional round matchup, but it's good for a 1st down as well. From the gun, he'll hand this off. And he'll be taken down just shy of the red zone at the 21. Give him 9 on the carry that time, and they're set up with a 2nd and 1. Well, they'll run it here on the jet sweep. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a 1st down. Well, we've seen running backs in today's NFL get involved in the passing game. Maybe it's about time more receivers like that get involved in the running game.
And that is something we are seeing more and more in this league, no question about it. That wasn't the biggest of gains, but it was enough to get them a first.
And in for the Chiefs touchdown. Isaiah Pacheco, a 16-yard touchdown. And the Chiefs go up by 2 touchdowns.
I'm going to end up missing a field goal this game. I can already tell.
Extra point by Butker is on target, and it's now 14-0. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Fielded right around the 8. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. They trail early on the road in the playoffs. Not a great combination as they've got it 1st and 10. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. Nice way to start the drive, a gain of 12 and a first down.
I'm okay with the call there. In fact,
I gotta figure out how to stop him.
I know they're down a couple of scores, but the running game worked in that situation. I would continue to go in that direction.
A short gain of just over 2 yards as the first half clock dips inside of 3 minutes.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defensive front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going, and then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
They try to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
So the failure to connect on 2nd down, that leaves them staring up here at a 3rd and 8. To throw is Ryan. This one completes Alec Pierce. And he is going to have a Colts first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Well, these guys have definitely been outplayed in the first half. I like their countenance. I like the way that they haven't panicked out there, the way they're carrying themselves. They're starting to move the ball, and what you have to do, maintain your poise and start to put together some drives.
Second quarter action, 2 minutes to go on divisional round weekend. A reminder, as we did all through the regular season, we'll check in with Jonathan Coachman at halftime. He'll have highlights and analysis of this first half of play. 20. They'll throw on 1st down with Ryan.
Oh, overcommitted. That was my
taken
fault.
in by Michael Pittman. And he'll be brought down on the other side of midfield at the 43.
Hey, 59, hey, 11.
Off the play fake. Here's Ryan. Got a man. It's complete to Jelani Woods. And he gets this down inside the 35 before going out of bounds. Give him 10 yards there as this offense is on a roll. This drive continues to plunge forward. Now Ryan on 1st down. Looking for Woods again, and he finds him. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
Oh, he got the block on me.
42 yards rushing for him now, and he's carried the ball just 5 times.
Partner, there are strong running plays, and then there are plays where you simply outclass the defense, and we saw the latter there. They ran straight up the heart of that front for an excellent gain and 1st down. Simply put, you've got to put up more of a fight defending the middle. Otherwise,
look at end zone, and he's got his man. It's Woods. Touchdown, Indianapolis. A 15-yard touchdown grab. And the Colts are on the board here in the final minute of the first half.
I was telling you earlier, I'm going to end up missing a field goal. I know it.
Up and good. And that'll make our score 14-7.
I don't even feel comfortable about trying to get field goal range here.
Sanchez now. He'll kick it away following the touchdown. A short kick taken at the 18. And they're going to wind up with pretty good starting field position as they get it up past the 35. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And with great starting field position and a couple of timeouts at their disposal, they'll certainly have the green light here.
Oh, good.
Now here's a pass on first down that's knocked away
Oh.
and incomplete.
As a corner, you have to be able to run with guys step for step downfield.
Yeah, that should have been a pick.
And make up
I try to.
quickly in zone. You have to
I feel you there. That should have been picked. I even tried to throw it over the top, and he didn't throw it over the top, but that definitely should have been picked.
Hey, 43, 15.
On 2nd and 10, Mahomes looking downfield for Kelsey.
Oh, I overran it. That's my fault.
And it's intercepted.
I'm trying to go for a touchdown because I don't trust the damn field goal.
They're going to get the football back at their own 17. Well, this was a 14-0 game not too long ago. Things were looking pretty good. Then you give up the touchdown on the last drive. Now the interception.
So that's a lesson in trying to stay vigilant, isn't it? You have to stay on top of things. Can't relax too much because, as you noted, things change. Now they've got to go out there and get a spot.
Oh, wow.
Complete.
Good play.
Touchdown, Indianapolis. Paris Campbell in the final seconds of the first half. And the Colts have a chance to tie the game here in the final seconds of the half. Now a timeout taken.
Yeah. No, there's no rules against it, man.
And then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see.
No rules against it.
Frank Reich going to tell the offense.
You can go for it on 4-2, just in case you need to know.
To throw for it is Ryan. And this will be caught.
I try to jump in front of it.
They convert here for 2. So they go with a pass there on the 2-point try and able to convert it, Charles.
And a good job by the offense figuring out their 2-point play and using it well. It's interesting how people are using the strategy nowadays, though, isn't it?
It really is, and I don't know how much that particular play factored in, but with the PAT moving back in 15-16, that kind of changed things, didn't it?
It's really a part of everyone's strategy now. When I talk with coaches and when we sit with them, they always talk about they actually have 2-point periods in practice now, something they never really did before.
I feel you.
The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. And with Mahomes under center, anything's possible. Watch out for the deep ball. Looking for Kelsey on the deep ball. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's 2nd down. So it's on to halftime of this AFC divisional round matchup. As we'll send you down to Orlando and we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports halftime report. Coach. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3 alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gordon. Win or go home. That's the
second week of the thing. I traded 2 corners and a first-round pick.
And no run back here as the 3rd quarter will commence with a touchback.
The guy didn't want to have to pay for his contract come the end of the season.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And they've been the better of the 2 teams through 2 quarters of play, much to the chagrin of this home crowd.
Yeah, this score is a surprise to a lot of folks at home, although not to my dad. He predicted the visitors would win. And maybe to the folks in the stadium. But you know who is not a surprise to, partner? This team with the football. They were very confident coming in. On any explosive run, you can almost feel the ground shaking, and that's from the offensive linemen creating space for their runners. I had an old coach tell me before, they always told his runners, run around the offensive line in pregame. Get used to the ground shaking so you don't trip and fall when it happens in a game.
On 2nd down, here's a run with Moss. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. No gain on the play, and now they're faced with a 3rd and 1. And I see an extra defensive back on the field. Little surprise here on 3rd and 1. They'll try and run for the first with Taylor. He is going nowhere as he is enveloped behind the line. No gain.
Yeah, you can go for it.
There, a nice job defensively, and it likely forces a punt situation on 4th. They'll try and throw for him with Ryan. He's going to have his running back. It's complete. And he'll be taken down, but he does.
I don't understand this game
yardage.
sometimes, man.
A big roll of
You
the
tell them
dice
to play a
on
flat and
4th
play
1,
underneath,
but
and
it
there's
pays
nobody
off.
there.
They convert. First and 10, Taylor now. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. 68 yards rushing now on 8 carries for him so far. So now first and 10 in Chiefs territory at the 43. Back to Taylor on first down. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
It went right back to him, but he pretty much had nowhere to go on that play.
Now, the previous carry looked pretty good. That one, maybe he was a little tired. I don't know.
Yeah, maybe he should have tapped out and had a second back come in and maybe make that run. Who knows?
From the 41, Ryan. He'll find a man over the middle. It's Pittman. And the tackle going to be made at the 38.
All I can say is we both playing our hearts out right now.
And on 3rd and 5, this will be the 8th play of the drive. Here's Ryan to throw. Open man is Taylor. He's got it. And he'll be brought down with a first down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 28. A nice pickup of 10 means that this drive will stay on track.
As an unbiased observer, I think it would have been interesting to see what they would have done if they hadn't gotten the first down there. But since they did, I guess the point is moot.
And they're right there in that middle ground, field goal range, punt, go for it. But as you said, they picked it up. Call that a gain of 5 as to go now in the 3rd. The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. They'll try the left side with Taylor. And he's got 4 down inside the 20 to the 18.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time and making it work.
On 3rd down, here's
Good
Taylor.
blocks.
And he takes this one in for a Colts touchdown. Jonathan Taylor, an 18-yard touchdown run. And the Colts take the opening kickoff of the 3rd quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. Extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And the lead is up to 8. Sanchez now, he'll kick it away following the touchdown. Jerick McKinnon to take it out of the end zone. And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. They go play action. Now Mahomes. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away.
The goal is certainly to try and make a big play happen and climb back into this game, but you have to be careful. If you overdo it, you could turn it over and hurt your team.
Catch the fucking ball, man. I'm tired of these fucking receivers dropping everything.
He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yeah, so let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They've given him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks, and he seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
No way.
Oh,
That is so unreal.
And it's intercepted. And he will bring it back. An interception return for a Colts TD. Well, CD, we have seen it many times.
I don't understand that.
The season. This defense coming up
All Patrick has to do is put a little air underneath it. Kelsey was like 10 yards ahead of you.
6 points as well.
And you just knew that for this team to advance, it had to get a big performance from this unit. And to this point, they've delivered.
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
Because Kelsey wasn't even my read there. I just happened to look over there, and I was like, I'm throwing that.
Ready for their next drive.
Apparently, I shouldn't
Remember,
have.
they were just out here a moment ago through the pick six, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go around.
Yeah, and sometimes, partner, I think it's almost.
And Mahomes misfires again, and it's intercepted.
Yeah, Mahomes is selling me this game. I don't know. I ain't gonna be able to do anything.
Interception return for a Colts TD. And Charles, for this offense, those interception woes they kind of had in the first half have now followed them into the second half. And for this defense, they take advantage, turn that into a pick six.
And that defense is in a spot now where they're thinking about ways to close this game out. And as confidently as they've been playing, I expect them to do exactly that.
Out of the end zone comes McKinnon. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
33 yards that time.
And this offense needed something to try and seize the momentum a little bit, and that might have been exactly what they needed. Now they have a chance to go downfield and score and cut into the lead.
Now a timeout called for by the defense. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter.
Attack! Yellow!
Looking to throw is Mahomes. And the throw left sideline
My
here is
God.
caught, but they'll rule it incomplete. Couldn't keep his feet in. Second down.
I know for us it's fun, and it's not so much fun for the rookie receivers when we see them coming into the league and we're going to training camps. You see them working on getting 2 feet down instead of 1. But the best ones train in college trying to get 2 down instead of 1, so the transition's a little bit less. In this case, though, wasn't able to complete it anyway.
1 quarter remains for the right to advance to the AFC title game. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Yellow!
So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10.
Yellow! Hey, 15! 15!
Here's Mahomes to throw. That is caught by Smith-Schuster. And he'll be out of bounds. A very solid gain of 27. Well, those are the types of plays they probably wish they had made more of in the first 3 quarters. And this deficit going to be tough to overcome here in the 4th. But a nice first down and a pickup on that throw.
Yeah, and this is where his coaching.
And he's going to take it into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. The sneak successful from a yard out. And the Chiefs have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th. Now Mahomes to the line as the Chiefs are going to go for the 2-point try. Mahomes will throw for it. And it's intercepted at the goal line.
Well, as most teams do in their 2-point attempt, they pass the ball. Instead, it gets intercepted. And remember, if you pick it off, you got a chance to take it all the way back, get 2 points yourself, right?
Yeah, not the case there, but that's why you got to be really careful with those throws, especially to the outside. Here's the Chiefs kickoff unit now as they'll send this one away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And now first downs are key. They want to keep that clock moving, up by 2 scores as they try to cement their place in the conference championship round in 1 week's time. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show to the challenge.
And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 114 yards rushing for him now as he goes over.
I have a blitz on that side of the field, and that happens.
They'll run on first down with Moss.
I'm in busy right now. I don't give a shit.
And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line. Tackled there. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down. I'm guessing you'd say this is kind of the key here. Grind out some yardage, work on that clock, see if you can continue to tick it down.
Definitely, you want to bleed things out at this point, right? Continue to possess the football, gain some yardage, and put the onus on the defense. Do they have to use timeouts? What are they going to do to stop you? You're taking charge.
9 yards is the pickup there, and they'll have a 2nd and 1. Well, at this stage, that's exactly what you want offensively. Good run on first down, stay in bounds, keep that clock rolling.
And look at that play chart that the play caller has in his hands right now. That's what you got to focus in on, because that's divided up by sections. And right now, he's looking at that 4-minute offense section. What running plays do we have to bleed down the clock and take care of the football? Right now, they're executing really well.
And he'll go down at the 28. 2 yards on the pickup, and that's all they needed to move the sticks.
Well, I don't think there's any question, Brandon, at this stage, the stop troops, the defensive guys, they've got to use their 3 timeouts here. They've got to stop them and get the ball back.
Yeah, if you're in that 2 to 3 score deficit window that they're in now, you got to get it ASAP.
Yeah, no doubt about it. Stop them, use your timeouts. Easier to move the ball on offense without timeouts than to stop them on defense without using them.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. They go to the ground again with Taylor. And he'll get this one down to about the 27. Back-to-back 1-yard runs here, so that leaves him with a 3rd down and 8. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. Now, this is a big 3rd down, and you'd have to think we'd see a timeout right away if they can't stop him here. They'll run out of the gun with Moss. And this will not get close to the first down marker as he's brought down at the 26. We've now seen 3 consecutive 1-yard gains, and it brings up 4th down. And his kick is good. And that will extend their lead even further. So with that, you figure this game's pretty much out of reach at this point.
Yeah, it's going to take a heck of a comeback to come from 3 scores down, but don't change that channel. Don't go away. Miracles can happen. Yes, it does.
You're a company man.
Aren't I, though?
The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. And there is a lot of shock in the stadium. The top seed, the favorites, really getting handled thus far in this divisional round and getting close to a disappointing one-and-done scenario in these playoffs. Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. So following the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 25. They fake the give. Now Mahomes. He's going to let it fly. And this one almost intercepted. Far too loose with the football. Nearly a 4th pick of the ball game. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Now here's Mahomes. Open man, Smith-Schuster. It's complete. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. Great way to convert on third down there. 21 yards the play. Clock management definitely critical here if they want to get back in this game.
Absolutely agreed. They have to up the tempo in this case, down a couple of scores. Want to make sure they have a chance to win this ball game.
Mahomes complete to his tight end. It's Kelsey. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. Operating from the red zone now. Mahomes steps away to his left. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. Well, I kind of got to give him credit. Another incompletion there, yes, but he's still trying to make plays outside the pocket.
Yeah, he's been hemmed in for much of the game. How about him getting outside there? And that's what you want to see from your quarterback. He's not giving up on this game, so every other player on the field has to say to himself, I can't give up either.
Now a second down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete.
That's coverage you'd expect to see in a tie game late. Not in a lopsided game like this. They are not letting up.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. To throw, it's Mahomes. Flush to his right. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked up by Kenny Moore. And the Colts force the turnover. They'll take over at their own 27. With the points that we've seen scored, neither defense has been at their best, but these guys, they've been a little bit better, Charles, and a nice interception there.
Yeah, you're right about that, Brandon. Let's face it. It's not always how you start, it's how you finish, right? So maybe you have a rough game all the way along, but if you make a big play like that at the right time, it can make everything turn out just okay.
The Chiefs will use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 25 ticks remaining on the clock. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. They run once more with Taylor. And he's got some space here. And he is finally forced out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. 172 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long. A give for Taylor running right side. And he's brought down at the 24 after a gain of 4. Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it 2nd down.
Good game, bro. That's a tough server to play through.
Well, the Colts will play again next weekend. Thanks for watching, everybody, and so long.
Okay.